evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of the Cali Effect. Today we are going over another part of the Raging Tempest set review. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the last one. If you guys did not see it, it is down below or actually right here. Just click on the link and it'll take you directly to the first part. This time we're going to be going over Performapals, Windwitches, and a couple of other assorted cards. If you guys really like the set review, go ahead and give it a like, and then down below in the comment section, tell me what you would like to see. I believe there's enough for 2 more parts of the Raging Tempest set. So let's get in started with Performapal Return Tantan. Well, Performapal Turn Tantan is a level 2, scale 3, beast earth pendulum monster with 400 attack and 600 defense. I'm all like, because I can't read, Japanese, so it's like crazy. Its pendulum effect says, you can target one Performapal card you control. Return it to the hand, but you cannot activate cards or effects of the cards with that name for the rest of the turn. You can only use this effect to Performapal Return Tantan once per turn. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can target one card on the field. Return it to the hand. This actually isn't a bad card if you ask me. Being able to return Skull Crobat Joker, and if Monkey Board existed, Monkey Board to your hand to reuse it on the next following turn, I think isn't so terrible. Especially if you're going to activate the Monkey Board, activate that, search, Pendulum Summon, then use Tantan to return the Monkey Board. It will be really good, but unfortunately, Monkey Board is banned in Advanced format and EQ format. This might be a really good card for Performapals to put in their arsenal. On to the next card. Let's see what we have. Performapal Daggerman. Let me actually look up that card because I can't see I can't see the whole list. I can only see the pendulum effect through here, so I have to rely on my phone to look up some of the cards. What Daggerman does, it is a level 5 warrior pendulum earth monster with 2000 attack and 600 defense. It is a scale 2. I'm not really digging the stats, kind of like Return Tantan, but Performapals have been known to make up for their stats with somewhat subtly awesome effects. Like their effects, you look at them, you're like, but then you start playing and you're like, oh, it's not bad. Silver Claw can actually do a lot of damage. Its pendulum effect says, during your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can target one Performapal monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. You can only use the effect of Performapal Daggerman once per turn. Okay. I like that. That's really good. I love its pin effect. Its monster effect is during your main phase. If this card was Pendulum Summon, you can send one Performapal monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw one card. Daggerman actually seems like a pretty good Performapal. I mean, granted, its stats are pretty mediocre, being a level 5 2000 attack monster, but at the same time, it's recursion from the graveyard, and then you can send a Performapal monster from your hand to the graveyard to draw an additional card. Those, it's not that bad. I actually do like it. On to the next card, Performapal Laugh Maker. This is actually one of the cards I can almost read the whole name of it. So let me type in Laugh just to make sure. Maker. Alright, it is a level 8, scale 5 pendulum monster with 2500 attack and 2000 defense. Similar to Dark Magician, so maybe they have something going on right there. Is Dark Magician 2100 defense. Its pin effect is, once per turn, if your opponent controls a monster with an attack higher than this card's original attack, you can gain 1000 life points. That's mediocre. I don't like that effect. Let's hope its monster effect more than makes up for it, seeing that it can't be Pendulum Summon with Performapal cards right now, unless there's some scale 9 that I haven't seen yet. When this card declares an attack, if the attack of this card or monster your opponent controls is higher than its original, you can make this card gain 1000 attacks for each of those monsters with a higher attack than its original attack until the end of the battle phase. If this card with an attack higher than its original attack is destroyed by battle card effect, you can target one card in your graveyard. Special summon it. You can only use the effect of Performapal Laugh Maker once per turn and only once that turn. I'm not for it. Not really against it. The fact that you have to find a way to get it to the field, seeing that it is a level 8 monster, it's almost unpendulum summonable. It just doesn't seem really good right now. At least in my opinion, it doesn't seem good. It seems like a laughing stock because he made me laugh. Get it? Laugh maker. It's a laughing stock because it made me laugh. Anyways, you guys don't understand. On to the next card. Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Now, Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon is a level 8. Is it a level 8? It's a level 8 dragon monster fusion effect, 3000 attack, 2000 defense. It requires 1 Pendulum Dragon plus 1 warrior monster. Side note, these Pendulum cards or these Pendulum Dragons are getting a lot easier to summon. This is really good. When its card is fusion summon, you can make the attack of all your opponent's monsters currently become 0. Oh! Excuse me, my voice is out. But that is pretty good. I like that. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack for the rest of the turn. Oh, great. That sucks. But still, making all of your opponent's monsters 0 could be a good thing. And it's permanent. It doesn't, like, make them 0 for the turn. It makes them 0, period. Negate the activated effects of all monsters with 0 attack. That's good. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, but the opponent's monster was not destroyed, you can banish that opponent's monster. Wow, that's really good. That's a really good card. I like it. Warriors are really easy in the Performapal theme to have. The fact that it requires a Pendulum Dragon and not an Odd Eyes monster, it's not bad because you can use Odd Eyes Fusion and then send the appropriate materials, I believe. This card's really good. It's really, really, really good. I'm going to be stockpiling on this card when I see it. I think it's an awesome card. And the fact that monsters with 0 attack can't activate their effects, if I remember correctly, some Zodiac monsters have 0 attack, so yeah. You can make their monsters 0 attack too on top of that. They can't activate their effect. It isn't restricted to just monsters reduced to 0 with its effect. Period. If your opponent has a monster with 0 attack, it can't activate its effects. Now, there is one card that I used to hoard. I forgot what it's called. It came out of the Gold series and only the Gold series. It was, oh man, I forget its name. It says if you have 8 cards, if your opponent has 8 cards in their graveyard, all their monsters become 0. So that might be pretty good in combination with each other. The next card I want to talk about, oh my god, I can't even see the effect because I know it has a lot. Odd Eyes Raging Dragon. Let me look that up. Odd Eyes Raging. I'm assuming this is the cover card on Raging Tempest. And I'm not even going to lie, he looks awesome. He is a rank 7 Pendulum monster with an effect. 3000 attack, 2500 defense. And he looks like a really cool card. He has a Pendulum effect. Once per turn, if you have no cards in your other Pendulum zone, you can place 1 Pendulum monster from your deck to your Pendulum zone. That's good. Whoever says that's not good, that is just completely good. That is an amazing card. Now, how does he get to the Pendulum zone? He requires 2 level 7 dragon monsters to make, if you guys didn't know. If you can Pendulum summon a level 7, you can Pendulum summon this card face up in your extra. Excuse me, man, I'm pretty tired today. You can Pendulum summon this card face up in your extra deck. If this card is Xyz summoned by using an Xyz monster as an Xyz material, it gains these effects. Wasn't there a card called Dragoncaller Magician? Or was it the other one? It targets a Xyz monster and it becomes a level? Okay. It gains this effects. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Okay, it's a BLS. Once per turn, you can detach material from this card, destroy as many cards your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, this card gains 200 attack for each card destroyed until the end of the turn. If this card is in your monster zone and destroyed by battle or card effect, you can place it in your Pendulum zone. This card's really good. It's another card I want to hoard. I actually want it because not only is the cover card, it seems like an awesome card. The fact that it is a rank 7 monster is really good. I'm not even Dragon Rulers in EQ format would love this card. Mainly because, I guess that you really, Dragon Rulers might not love it. It's just probably another rank 7 to them that can attack twice. So, nope, can't even get that effect. You need an Xyz monster as a material. So, never mind. This card seems really combo orientated. I think the best deck that can take advantage of it is like the Performapal Odd Eyes or some Odd Eyes variant card. But it's really good. And the fact that it's a scale 1 and when it's destroyed, you put it to you can put it as a scale, and then if you have an unoccupied scale, you can just set another scale. Forget about it. This card's awesome. Hey guys, would you guys like to buy the cheapest cards online from your favorite YouTuber with the fastest shipping? All you have to do is check in the description. It'll take you to my Google Documents where you can find these such cards. Thank you so much for watching. Next card we're going to be talking about is Dragoncaller Magician. Now, Dragoncaller Magician is part of the Magician franchise, as you guys can see. It is a level 7 spellcaster, easily summonable in this deck. 2400 attack, 1000 defense, so not that bad of a card. It is a Pendulum, scale 2. Its Pendulum effect reads, once per turn you can target one face-up monster on the field. It becomes a dragon type until the end of the turn, even if that card leaves the field. I can imagine this card being really good in there, and the fact that it's a really low scale only means that it's just a great card. I see this card having so much potential. Can't think of it right now, but already the Pendulum effect makes it good. Wait, isn't the Zhang Shang Magician or the other magician that turns your Exceed monsters into regular monsters a high scale? Because if that works, then I see the purpose of this Odd Eyes card. Once per turn, you can make this card become Dragon type until the end of this turn. A Synchro Fusion or Exceed monster summoned by using this card as an Exceed. Wait. A Synchro Fusion or Exceed monster summoned using this card on the field as a material gains this effect. If it battles a Dragon type monster, its attack becomes double its original attack during the damage step only. The second effect isn't bad. You'll never lose to a dragon, I guess, unless it's Crystal Wing, because Crystal Wing just gains the attack. But it's it's alright. The scale effect seems where it has the potential. Now, since we're done with the Performapals, the Odd Eyes, and the Magicians out of this set, let's start talking about the new archetype. Windwitches, I'm not even 100% sure what they do, but we're going to jump right in. You guys are learning just like I am when it comes to the Windwitch archetype, and hopefully this archetype will be won't disappoint. This one's called Windwitch Ice Bell. It's a level 3 wind monster spellcaster, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. If you control no monsters, before I even get into it, it has a long brick wall of text. Normally cards with a long brick wall of text are either really good or really bad. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can special summon one Windwitch monster from your deck. All because you control no monsters. Wow. Monsters special summoned from the deck by this effect cannot be tributed. Okay, that's fine. I guess I can't play Monarchs. Not with this. I can't play Windwitch Monarchs, even though it would have been cool. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate this effect except a level 5 or higher wind monster. If this card is normal summon or special summon, you can inflict 500 damage to your opponent. You can only use each effect of Windwitch Ice Spell once per turn. So, these Windwitches seem really good already. So all I have to do is control no monsters to special summon her. Then I can special summon a Windwitch monster from my deck. So immediately it just becomes really good. Oh man. Unfortunately, you can't summon monsters except for a level 5 or higher wind monsters. That sucks because Totem Bird is a really good card, and that would have been a free Totem Bird. I think this card is really good. It should be a secret or ultra at the very least in this set. But knowing Konami, they'll probably make it a super and make all the bad cards high end. This card is Windwitch Snowbell. Now, come on, Windwitches. Please don't have just one good card and everything else being trash. If the only monster you control are 2 or more wind monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's a tuner. A wind synchro monster that was used by the synchro material cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Is that it for the Windwitch monsters? I think that's all we have for the Windwitch monsters, which doesn't make any sense. Let me see if I have any more Windwitch cards that's coming out in the set. When I went through it, if we only have like 2 cards and 2 fusions, it kind of sucked. So, you know, other than that, I don't really know what to say. Design, playing style. They seem to be a synchro heavy deck right now. So, I can't really I can't really help him or hurt him. I like synchro decks. I really do. Come on. I want to go to advertisements. I hate advertisements. Let's get on with the Windwitch Crystal Bell. It requires one Windwitch Bell, one Windwitch Bell, one Windwitch monster. You can target one monster in either player's graveyard until the end phase. This card's name becomes that monster's and replace this effect with that monster's original effect. Okay. That's pretty good. If this card in your possession is controlled by a battle or a card effect that sits in your graveyard, you can target one Windwitch Winter Bell. Hold on, let me make sure there's no other Windwitch cards before we even go any further. What is going on? Windwitch. Zodiac. I have a strong feeling that we don't, like, it doesn't have any more. Oh, wait, there's quite a few Windwitch cards. Oh, wait, no. There's only 5. And I guess one came out in the other set, so we may or may not be getting it. You can target one Windwitch monster. You guys are going to have to excuse me. I'm going to scroll down for this one. You can target one level 1. Wait. One Winter Bell and one level 4 or lower Windwitch monster in your graveyard. Special summon them. You can only use the effect of Windwitch Crystal Bell once per turn. The fact that it's a fusion summon probably makes it a little bit more complicated. I'm not 100% sure how that works. But I do understand that this card replaces itself. It's a level 8 fusion. It has a pretty good attack inside 28. It can be pretty good. Right now, I don't see an easy way to make it. But Windwitches seem to only have 5 cards total right now. So they seem like to have a lot of potential. No completely bad cards. Ooh. This card name is Windwitch Winter Bell. Oh, wow. This is what it requires. Dang, is a fusion material? You can target one Windwitch monster in your graveyard. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to its level times 200. During either player's battle phase, you can target one Windwitch monster you control. Special summon one monster from your hand with a level less than that or equal to that monster's, but it cannot attack this turn. You can only use each effect of Windwitch Winter Bell once per turn. I like this card. I like this card a lot. But most importantly, I like the Windwitch archetype. They seem to work really good with Speedroids. I mean, just off the top of my head, because Speedroids is another one of those synchro-based decks. I actually did play against a Speedroid deck, and the only thing he did was spam Crystal Wings, which was really hard to get rid of when your opponent keeps spamming the living daylights out of Crystal Wing. I am excited for this Windwitch deck. I want to see what's going on with it. The next card out of the Windwitch category we're going to talk about is Switch Hero. Each player switches control of all monsters they control with each other. There must be the same number of monsters on each player's field to activate and resolve this effect. Oh man, I don't even know how to feel about this card. I'm gonna play like a token deck, and I'm gonna play 3D Switch Heroes, and I'm gonna play like the Jam. You guys remember the Jam Breeding Machine deck? I'm gonna play 3 of that, and I'm gonna play this card, and I'm just gonna switch everybody's stuff, and I'm gonna take their stuff. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna summon like Dark Law and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna give you tokens. I think this card's pretty nasty. It's a decent card. On to the next card, we're going to have Macromorph. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack and defense becomes double its current attack and defense, but cannot attack directly. Lackluster. I thought it would be better if it says target one face-up monster on the field. Because that way you can use it for your opponent, and you can use it for you. I don't like that card. This one's called Void Madness. Send one Void spell or trap card from your hand or face up from your field to the graveyard, except null and void. Spell summon up to 3 Infernoid monsters from your deck whose total levels equal 8, ignoring their summoning conditions. Because Infernoids needed more support outside of the lawn is always tastier crap. And the last card to talk about in the set is Bat Blight Virus. Tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more defense. Check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw until until the end of their 3rd turn after this card's activation. Destroy all monsters with 1,500 or less defense. The Zodiac Killer, the Windwitch Killer, the Terror Top Killer. I like this card. This card's awesome. Really good card, especially with a lot of cards having defense lower than with, the meta is shifting to monsters with a very low defense. Your opponent summons a whole bunch of little guys. Nope, Black Bite Virus. I'm going to play this in Red Eyes, and I'm going to ruin some people's days. I'm going to run all the viruses. I'm going to run Bat Blight Virus. I'm going to run Deck Devastation Virus. I'm going to run Eradicator Epidemic Virus. I'm going to run Crush Card Virus. I'm going to run AIDS Virus. I'm going to run all the viruses in here. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of the Calorie Effect. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want, you can give this video a like to let me know, and then comment down in the description what you want to see in the Raging Tempest. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy.